There you go. What it do, ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today we're checking out Farscape Season 1, Episode number 12. How's it going, everybody? So, the last episode, we gave away the license. We dealt out the license for some interesting technology, one that could help our boy Crichton get home, so that's sure to come back to some capacity, I'd imagine. With that being said, let's just dive right into this episode. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, let's check it out. Yeet.
Thing.
Remembering home?
Since last night.
Huh? Hello? Aaron?
You know, there are other medical research programs.
Not with full grad scholarships. I'll always be there for you.
Well, not when he's in a different galaxy. Wedding ring? Yikes! See, we didn't know this. We did not know this.
Well, if we're meant to be together, we'll be together.
From all the red and white, the flowers. I was like, Valentine's Day, proposal, what are we doing? Explosions.
About time.
What's going on?
Now explain yourself.
I told you I did not.
Wives plural? Big fella.
I was
That's
just thinking about
crazy.
my
What does it say?
Calvin.
None of yours.
This is strange. I dreamt of my wife last night. By the last night we spent together before she was murdered.
Oh, Moy is up to some nonsense?
I sleep soundly. I'm unimpressed by your masculine memories. Pilot, has Moya found the ship she's looking for?
Let alone a pregnant one in distress.
Then why are we here?
Where is Aaron?
I apologize for the deceit, but there was no other way our
Oh,
signal could
Zan
reach
does
across
not
the
look
void.
happy. Here we go.
We so want to.
Well, let's see how this one goes. I can't help but get happy every time I see Rigel. I just love his character design and his personality. So funny.
Where a peacekeeper sees defense from attack,
Are they fam?
we see solitude for piety. What I do know is you invaded my soul last night and you left me bitter.
Oh.
Your friends were happy with their remembrances, were they not?
Old partner.
So you caused me to remember.
There you go, an untended renewable. It's part plant, part animal. Total nutrition. On the other hand, it is a little creepy.
What? What is it?
There's,
Put him back and make him as he was.
So she needs Zan's help to control her abilities. Yeah, no, this place is definitely giving a weird vibe.
You.
I sense Delvian trickery here, Rigel. We must leave this place.
get the food first.
Dargo knows. I mean, I'm down to learn more about Delvians and their abilities, more of Zan's past.
I am here because of you, peacekeeper.
Not me.
Not a
Sorry.
peacekeeper.
Yes, you are. One you travel with is in peril.
Aaron? No, Aaron's not a peacekeeper.
Yours mine.
Looks like we're in for a
You are
curveball for
forbidden
this
in
one.
this sanctuary.
I was just looking for the
You
meditation
also carry a
room.
prohibited weapon.
Accept that and move on.
You got cut, buddy?
Zan, I just heard that Aaron got booted out of the temple.
Yeah, she's already taken the transport pod. She's gone.
What?
Let's see it.
In the fires. Release your mind, Peter.
See, I can't tell if this is poetic and beautiful or culty.
I admit, I have not revealed all parts of myself to you.
No, you haven't. You killed the guy you were having sex with, Zan.
I need you.
For what? Target practice?
I am adrift. Because they want me to do it again.
Okay, here we go.
No, you're as twisted as they come. But you're still sane. Am I just being stupid here, or does that sound a little crazy in its own right, Zan?
It is crazy, John. But where there is risk, there is also hope. And Crichton confused.
Crichton is always confused.
Pilot, prepare their transport pod. We're heading back to the...
I mean, they got cool hairdos, but
So, what's the story? When do we
let's see how
go?
this turns out. Oh no.
Or doesn't being your co-pilot count?
Smell, baby, this is for my mom.
Remember
No,
now?
John, you're being corrupted. You're being finessed.
Will she use the ability I give her to hurt people?
Probably.
But she may.
I'm getting the inclination that this is a pretty important episode.
Aaron, are you ready?
Ready.
What are you talking about? Just pick it up.
It's in pieces, Dargo.
What happened is you are wasting my time.
I don't have any training to use this bit.
Joffy.
No.
Joffy.
Vidal, can you help me with this?
No.
What made you decide to share Unity with me?
Mini ride?
Potential.
We are mixing our minds.
I am you might ease your soul.
I don't think she'll be able to handle it, Dad.
What are you doing, darling?
I'm sorry, Dad. But what you have achieved will take me too long to muster on my own.
So I'm just gonna eat all of your minds. Here we go.
My dark impulses are released.
Oh,
She ripped from me my ability to control them.
Dark Sand confirmed.
Surrounded by the goddess. If you can do it in a peacekeeper cell, you can do it.
I spent nearly 17 cycles tortured by my own dark impulses.
Talene!
I'd imagine they're gonna have to use the root
Alex,
to reverse the effects.
where's Talene?
Whenever anybody else needs you.
Alex.
Aaron,
Jen
don't walk
is
in.
our friend.
Who made a choice to stay with their own kind.
And Rigel is faring no better. He somehow thinks he has shrunk to even smaller dimensions.
I'm on it, pilot.
You know, your friend really is a remarkable woman.
Whatever you've done to my friend,
Reverse it.
you put it right.
Destroy his mind. Why not just let them go? You already have what you want. Because I have not. Zan held too tightly to her secret. I didn't get enough to quell the madness.
It's never enough.
When am I going to become more important to you than Zan?
That didn't happen. The feeling was too strong.
Marry me.
You never gave me this? Till death do us part. You don't remember what, John?
Some strong voodoo, man.
But rather than sit idly by, tending trees that will not grow, I take action.
Oh.
For myself.
Goodbye. Everyone's just turning on their Sharingan today.
You know, Alex said that you were gonna do this. That you'd quit.
Alex? Who is Alex?
Alex. You know what? This is stupid. She likes you.
She can't like me.
They are messing with your mind. You flew with me. We share quarters on Moya.
Forced memories to distract you.
You're real.
That's awful.
And for you and the others.
Oh, is that
We
the,
have
that's actually the
fallen
same
off the path
actor
to
who
cling
plays
to the
Alex?
root
I didn't
around which
take
our
that
temple
in.
revolves represents
I think.
purity of thought and
Here we go.
With you guys always going on about how hot it is, I thought I'd give it a go. I hear you can protect me. If you want to.
I see no purpose to this union. Take my head.
All right, the data transfer begins.
Pass into each other.
Fusion Ha. It's Voldemort.
What is that?
Unity.
Disney on acid. 10 years of really great sex all at the same moment. What's happening? What's happening to me?
Focus on something else, John. Do not absorb any of my rage.
There's something in me that you need to see.
I need to show you Florida.
Be her again.
Did Crichton get the dub? Eye check. Oh.
Fight it.
There you go. Oh.
Fight all the things that betray you.
I feel like I threw a Pokeball at a squirrel and I'm not too sure if I caught it yet or not. It's pretty intense.
We'll burn down the temple, sister, because you're a bastard sect in any religion.
I will destroy your useless mind.
Unity also gifted me with a part of you, Tarlene. I am now a Pa'u of the 10th level, able to protect.
Let's go. She's gonna grab the root.
It's not about winning, John. Each day infuses us with the knowledge we carry into tomorrow. I will be a Pa'u again, but I am not today.
Seems a shame.
And that was Farscape Season 1, Episode number 12. That was my reaction video. And you know what? I got a couple of thoughts about this episode, okay? I got a few thoughts. First and foremost, I think it was interesting that we got to really dive into the ideas of Zan's darker instincts, right? We also got the reveal as to why she was held prisoner. While there was maybe a lot going on in terms of just, that's what I'll say. I think it was really cool to learn about the Delvian culture a little bit more, about Zan's history, the idea of this unity. But I don't think it was necessarily executed the best because we're having this explained by these brand new characters that we don't really know. We're in this new setting. We're not entirely sure if everyone is safe. There's these abilities that are being introduced, that are being thrown out. There's these monologues between two characters we don't really know, trying to explain this long backstories. I don't necessarily know if that was the most effective way to get all that dense information across, and I don't know if it was as emotionally sound maybe if Zan were to give it to us. So I think that might be one of the lower elements of this episode. While I do think learning about the Delvian culture and all that was fantastic in terms of just fleshing out Zan's character a little bit more and learning about her history and how she, you know, about the Unity, how she killed the guy, her past lover. I don't know if the way that the information delivered to us was the most effective, in my opinion. Her and John now are a little bit closer than always, and I actually thought that ending sequence where John's, I guess, the good in John is what helped Zan, his good friend, come back from, I guess, from the darkness. So I thought that was a pretty nice ending to this episode. Yeah, so that was like the good chunk of the episode here. We also had all the shenanigans going on with our team's, you know, biggest fears being turned against them. I actually thought it was an interesting character note that each of them had a specific thing. For Dargo, it was obviously what happened with his son and the Peacekeepers. For Rigel, I thought Rigel and Aaron's were probably the most interesting out of the two of them. We know he is a small character in his stature, obviously, but he feels small, and I thought that was like a good display of his insecurities. Aaron too, I loved. Hers is a little bit more subtle. I loved how it was a gun. Her not being able to use a weapon, a gun, is what her biggest fear was, right? Compared to everybody else who was being manipulated through love. Or I thought she's had a really good amount of development, slowly getting to, you know, learn to love, and there's all these new elements to her life are being thrown in. So I can see why they decided to use a weapon, violence, fighting. And not being able to do that as her biggest fear, right? Or one of her fears. I thought that was an interesting choice there for her. But it was cool to see other Delvians, Delvian culture up close and personal here. The idea of the unity was pretty cool, you know, amalgamating the minds, taking a piece. But I just don't think the execution was there. So I think there are some interesting elements this episode. Also, the idea of John and Alex here. I thought it was cool how she played both the Delvian version. I also thought it was cool she played the Delvian and Alex here. I didn't notice. I honestly didn't notice until she literally just did the face change. So I thought that was pretty cool on her end. But I don't know if the Delvians delivered I think the Delphians are probably the weaker elements to this episode here. And while I did appreciate Rigel and Aaron's distracted and how they went about that, I feel like we've done that a good amount of time so far in the series. That was season 1, episode 12 for Farscape. What you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Whole Delvian culture and just like getting the information across and impactfully, like the whole idea of her wanting to get to control her dark instincts by taking it from Zan to free her people. That's a pretty like dense piece of information. There should be a certain amount of like emotional oomph to that. I didn't feel it as much as I thought I should have or would have. So I think this is an episode I just thought was okay. That had some pretty good moments for Zan, John. We also got to learn about this fling or love. You know, not fling. Honestly, it was about to marry her. So this lost love, probably not gonna get that again, buddy. Sorry. So anyway, with that being said, guys, that was Farscape season 1, episode number 12. Did you guys feel the same way I did? Did you love this episode? Did you hate this episode? Or were you just lukewarm about it? Let me know. Smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.